What's up, guys? So, Last of Us Episode 5, this came out Friday night to avoid last night's Super Bowl. But I said, you know what? I'm still going to post a video on Monday, stay consistent. I've been posting all these spoiler videos on Monday. So, let's just continue that trend. Last week, cliffhanger ending, Sam, Henry were at gunpoint. Uh, we are at gunpoint. Us as Ellie and Joel are at gunpoint by those two. So, it does deviate from the games. I think we all can expect that now. It's not a cookie cutter copy, which I do really enjoy. And some of the things they changed, I really liked, like the Frank and Bill stuff. Love that episode. It's my favorite episode so far. Um, and here it is deviated as well, and it's a little more extreme as to the attack that, spoiler alert, ultimately gets Sam infected. Um, we go down, we become friends with them. Just like in the game, we go on a little, where we have to go. I didn't mind that stuff. I thought that was okay. You think that something's going to happen. It never really does. I think that the conversation they have in the street right before they start getting blasted at by the sniper, that is one of my favorite scenes of the show. How Ellie's talking to them and how they interact. Her performance in that scene I thought was terrific. Excellent stuff. But everything before that I thought was kind of slow. I mean, not necessarily like boring slow, but it did feel a little slow. All the Kathleen stuff that we got in the last episode and this episode, I think is a complete waste of time. Um, which make episode 4 and 5 probably my least favorite episodes so far. Um, I don't know. I really still enjoyed them, but they do have a lot of filler. I think the Kathleen stuff, it goes nowhere, and she goes nowhere. She just gets basically killed by a random infected. So that tension, all that stuff, not there was no tension. I didn't feel any tension with all the other people, her people holding them at gunpoint. I thought, okay, this it's entertaining, but I don't really feel anything towards these characters. Maybe in the game I felt a little more towards them. But that's not to say that the death scenes or the death scene, I didn't really feel anything because I definitely did, and I think it's simply because of the acting in that scene. We find out Sam gets bitten. Ellie tries to give him some of her blood because she thinks it's medicine. Why didn't she do this with Tess? Not too sure if she thought like, oh, my blood is medicine. Why not try it with Tess? Bring her along. That was kind of weird to me. So they do it. They wake up and he's infected. He's attacking her. Henry blasts her off. Very similar scene to the game. It is very much play by play. But the acting in the scene, you feel it. Henry, you really feel his pain. The facial expressions, he pops himself off after popping Sam off, and Bella Ramsey lets out this sort of the scream, sort of like shock and awe scream, like, oh, I don't know, I can't reenact it, but the noise she makes when Henry pops himself off is so realistic, and she's terrific. Um, I hope she wins all the awards for this show because she's fantastic. But you know, that's really the arc of the last two episodes: the death of Henry and Sam, and going back basically on foot now. So I think they could have done it a little differently, like they did in the game. You know, I don't know. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. I like the episode, like the last episode, but episode 3 is my favorite. I would say episodes like 1 and 2 are up there as well. Episode 4 and 5 are, I would probably say, are at the bottom for me, but I still really enjoy these episodes. They are still extremely entertaining. And that action scene as well, when all the infected are coming out, the big bloater comes out, rips the guy's head off. I thought that was all really entertaining and well done. It's just mainly the emotional hook of it with the whole Kathleen storyline and the Sam and Henry stuff. You get their bond. I just didn't care as much for them, which is weird because the Bill and Frank stuff, you didn't get a 2-episode arc. It was 1 episode. And by the end of that episode, I was in it on 100%. So, I don't know. That's just where I'm at with that. Guys, comment down below. What did you think about episode 5? Are you excited for episode 6? I believe there's only 4 episodes left, something like that. So we're halfway through. I'm very excited to see how they wrap it up, and how they deviate from the game and how they stick to the game. I'm very excited to see. So comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Check out all my other spoiler reviews for the Last of Us episodes. Check out the last King's Corner review episode we had, our weekly movie review show, where last week's episode we talked about Titanic, the 25th anniversary, and we talked about Magic Mike's Last Dance. We did reviews for those. So check that out. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, RyanKing72, and Instagram and TikTok at KingArises131. And that's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my spoiler review for episode 5 of The Last of Us. And until next time, over and out.